Give me a new sheet here. And just a quick one, we're going to do a quick sketch of part of the Daytona Speedway. Okay, since that was a request. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to explain what I'm doing. You may be able to visualize it, you may not be able to, but you're going to see it come together. Okay? Imagine you're standing in turn 1. Speedway is an oval, right? So if we look from a blimp view, or from the space station, Daytona looks like this. There's turn 1, start at the start-finish line. There's the backstretch. Thankfully, the track itself is much straighter than I'm drawing right now, or else we would have some very interesting races. And that's the dog leg up front. This is pit road. I'm going to have us standing right here, outside the track. Okay? Let me clear that. Actually, I'll give you a little, I'll keep that up there, just so you have a visual of what's going on. All right, got it? We're going to be standing on ground level. We're going to watch the cars coming at us, okay? So the racetrack, that's a curve, right? So I'm going to just draw the curve in there. This is the top of the wall. Big time swoosh is going on here. This is the banked angle. And this is the front stretch leading back to the dog leg. Now when you're standing on a road and you look off in the distance, what happens? The road is wide, and as it goes further back to the distance, it goes really narrow, right? So the same thing's going to happen here. This back here at the dog leg is really narrow, so they're going to be really tight together, that line. Like that tight together. And then we're going to get wider and wider and wider as we come to the turn, and then they're going to make the bottom of the turn, and whew, look at that. See that road? All right, I think that makes sense. Then the dog leg actually continues back like that. We're just going to let it fade off into the distance. See that? This is turn 1, just making sure you're tracking with me. This part is the dog leg here. This is where we're standing here, and it goes off in the distance. Now we want some grandstands. Grandstands at Daytona are huge. They're like a triple-decker grandstand. So we need to start right about, this is how they would look from the air. Look at my monitor, make sure you can see that. Yep, you got that. That's from the air. We need to draw that down here. So they started right about there, which is right about here. We're going to draw a big angle. That's so people can, right, sit up high and look down on the track. But then the top of that angle back here only goes to here because things get smaller the further back they go. See that dot? We're going to have to connect that dot to that dot and follow this line parallel. All right, here we go. We're following a parallel line while at the same time we're getting closer and closer and closer to that dot. Oh, there we go. I had to hold my breath for that one. You might want to draw in some bracing back here. They have a lot of metal holding up the grandstands. Of course, Daytona has all sorts of cool lines over here and designs that the good folks there at Daytona designed to make it look really racy and cool. I don't exactly know how they look, so I'm faking it right now, which is okay. All right. Now, if you want to make the grandstands look a little more realistic, more parallel lines, thinner lines, a little lighter. We're going to follow that same course, and we're just going to go light. This one's empty. The track's sitting empty right now. That's all right. We'll be back to racing hopefully soon. I'll show you empty, then I'll show you how to draw it full. We're missing a couple things. Pit road. Pit road's going to start about right there. We're just going to draw a line to give it a look of pit road. Nothing crazy here. Maybe a little thicker on that edge. Great. My favorite part we're missing here is the tower. Big old tower up top. Remember, it's right at the top of these grandstands, right in the middle. It goes about like that. So I'm going to add that in there, just stick it up there. See, it's just really just a dark line. We're just sketching, swooshing and sketching, sketching and swooshing. That's where that tower is going to be. All right, I think we're good. So now what I want to do, I'll get my eraser. I'm going to erase some of that to make it look like there's a window out there. All right, so the tower has a window. There's Daytona. Looks pretty cool. Let's see, we don't have a wall in there, but I might add that in a second. Now what I want to do is, all right, here's the trick. If you want to draw cars on the track, If you can't erase like me, because you have markers or paint or something like that, you're going to want to draw the cars first. And then we're going to fill in black asphalt around them. So I'm just going to draw, you got it, swooshy cars. Every color we can imagine. Maybe there's green for the interstate car. Maybe the interstate car is the lead in the pack. That's all the car is. It's just a swoosh. They're moving so fast, you can just see the swoosh of the car. Got it? Maybe that car's leading the pack. Maybe Eric Jones is following up in a Craftsman colored car, which is red, and he's in second place. Up top, there's a swoosh. That's all you need for a car. Maybe then we have Martin Truex down there, and he's in an auto owner's car in this one. So he's got a blue car. And then who am I forgetting? Oh yeah, Denny. Maybe he's in a purple car for FedEx, and he's getting ready to make his move. Look at that. And then of course you got to have this car over here. Maybe you have dark blue car for Harvick. He's over here. He's about to get lapped. He's up here. He's about to go a lap down. Just a swoosh. Don't worry about anything else. And then, of course, you got to have Joey Logano. He's about to go 3 laps down. He's down here at the bottom, running really slow. Very nice. And who am I missing out here? There's some of my friends out here. Oh, don't forget Keselowski, right? He's out here. Maybe he's in a black car this week, and he's out here. He's about to go a lap down too. I don't know why. It's just the way it seems like that's the way it would go in real life. So then we'll fill out some of the rest of the field. Pick whatever color you want. You got a car over here. You got a swoosh over there. Maybe a darker green car coming back here. Again, we're just adding some swooshes. Perfect. And then I'd come in here. What I would do the asphalt is get my gray color and I'd make it really transparent. If you have watercolor, that would really work for asphalt. It won't cover up your colors here. Or you could just draw around the edges of them. So here's my asphalt. I'm just swooshing it up, following that line. Very nice. Around the cars. Swoosh City. Making it look good. Making it look fast. Drawing Daytona. Somebody requested it, so we're doing it. Bring it back here. Very nice. Now I want some grass. I also want the grass to look swooshy, even though the grass is not moving. That's okay. We want it to give the effect of speed, so we're going to add some more grass in there. Again, follow the swoosh, except the grass is down here. Look at that. This makes everything look faster. Very nice, very nice, very nice. A little front stretch swooshy grass in there. We started out with an empty track, but I am going to add some crowd in a second here. I'll show you how. But first I'm going to do a little sky. I can hear some swooshy sky. Make it a little darker. Swooshy sky. All the swooshes. All that does is just make it look faster. I'm going to bring the swooshy sky over here. Swooshy sky over there. Hashtag swoosh. Let's get it trending. I need a little more bright green, a little more interstate yellowy green in there just to make the grass look a little more vibrant. Nice. Last thing I want to do is I'm going to get some black and I'm going to add the hill in the back so this track is not just floating in space. So let's add a swooshy hill that was built up to hold those cars up on that track. Look at that. See, now it's kind of settled in there. You know what I mean? Okay, I think the last thing we need is some colorful grandstands because this is next year's Daytona 500. And actually, maybe it's this year's Coke 400 for all I know. We're going to be back to racing hopefully by then. We're going to add the crowd in there. So I'm going to pick whatever color you like. All sorts of colors for people. Any color you want. I'm going to do dots. There's some brown dots. People wearing red shirts in there. So people have red dots in there. How about people wearing green shirts? Got to get some green dots in there. All right. How about some blue shirts? All right, purple shirts for Denny. Yellow shirts for Joey, 1 or 2 of those. All right, now we're gonna embellish the circles with some swooshes. I'm gonna smudge them. You can smudge, you can draw, you can do whatever you want, or you can add the swooshes like that. I'm gonna add some more blue swoosh. You get the point, right? We're trying to make multicolors here. Have I forgotten any colors? Red, get some more reds in there. Because that's a packed grandstand, like Daytona always has. and we're going racing. All right, let me get rid of my track diagram here. And finish this off. Well, that does it for today. Don't forget to sign your work. Since this is my own little creation here, I'm going to sign this one. Where should I sign it? Out of the way here. Boris, 2020. There you go. We drew something more than just a race car. Well, thanks for watching. I'll show you the race car we drew. Kyle Busch. Pretty nice. Go back and watch it if you're just joining us. And then, of course, the Daytona Speedway that we drew from turn 1 with grandstands, like somebody requested. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'm Boris with Joe Gibbs Racing. Hope you're doing well during this time. Hope you're getting some drawing time in. Thanks for watching. Send your comments. Send in your requests for what to draw in the next episode. Every weekday, right around noon. Maybe some Saturdays. We'll see. I want to see your drawings. Post them in the comments. Take a picture. Screenshot them. Whatever you have to do. All right. Bye, everybody.